Hello, Cancer. Welcome. Come on in. We are diving into the Celtic cross reading for you this week, asking Spirit to come close and give us messages that Cancers most need to hear on how to progress at this time, how to move your life forward at this time. Let's see what is going on, because I feel like we are in a. This is well. I don't. I'm feeling this when I did the yearly readings, especially. It's time. We're new year. It's time to make changes. Where this is an introspective time of the calendar, so I cannot wait to see what comes up for Cancers. We're going to do timing and probable outcome and clarification. So let's see. Okay, Cancer. Okay, we do have. Oh, we got 2 5s right off the bat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Cancers. All right. To move your life forward at this time, it is. We need to honor. That's the 5 of Cups. That is your. I'm feeling my Cancers. This is grief and disappointment. This is sadness. But it's a 5 as well. So it is time to shift that energy, shift those emotions. Because you're a water sign, Cancer. Our sensitivity, I'm a water sign too. Your sensitivity is your superpower, okay? But we can get stuck in it and wallow. So it is time to shift and transition into overcoming this grief and disappointment from maybe it's from the previous years. We do have another 5 Pentacles, and that is feeling like a lack, feeling alone, isolated, like you're like there's not enough resources. But again, 5 on 5, I can feel the disruption, but I also feel the vibration of the shift. You can shift out of that. You are not. There are resources available to you. They're up there. They're up there. You just gotta look up, and you do have loyal helpers. They're right there at your feet, energetically or otherwise. Whether those are your real people, those are friends, family, guides, angels, creator, God. So you are not as alone as you think you are. That is one of the ways you can shift out of that feeling. So yeah. Very first images for my beautiful Cancers on how to move, because remember, the whole reading, when we're pulling cards, always everything refers back to the question, and the question, how do you move forward at this time? We need to process this grief, and we need to figure out and ask the questions on what you can do to improve your 3D situation, your home space, your health, your wealth. We can shift that, and we're gonna dig into it as we get through here. So hang in there with me. Now, your ultimate goal, my beautiful Cancers. You want to get unstuck. All right, Cancer. That is the 2 of Swords. So you are thinking 2-dimensionally, like this or that. Do I do this or that? You want an end. Your ultimate goal, you want to get unstuck. You don't want to keep going like this. So we're going to clarify. Now, if your ultimate goal is to get unstuck, the way you do that is you just decide. Choose. And if you can't figure out this or that, I love that the 2 of Swords represents there's always another option. There's a third option. There's a fourth option. Fourth option. You can change your mind, change your trajectory. So yeah, one of the goals for Cancer is just to get out of your head and quit feeling, just feeling a lot of things you don't want to look at. There's things you don't want to look at as well. So you gotta take off the blinders. You gotta take off the blinders and make a decision, and that again will move you forward itself. So let's get more about that 2 of Swords. For my beautiful Cancers, let's see, 2 of Swords. Yeah, we're getting multiples already. That is the 5 of Pentacles. So I love this image though, because this is really important. You want to decide. You want to know. You want to take off the blinders. That's your goal. And not feel isolated and alone and like there's lack. But I'm always going to point out the key, literally, the key is right there. It's right there to the door. You just have to lift up your head, take off the blinders of things you don't want to look at, and choose different, make a different choice or decision. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Then things will move forward very quickly for you. There will be this rush of energy and or improvement. Yes, and a win, a victory, a goal attained. Yes, that is the King of Wands. So it all begins with taking off the blinders and deciding, shifting feeling the emotions, honoring them, and then metabolizing them so you can move through them. Okay, let's see what your interesting. We have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck too, so I like that. It's going to shift forward if you decide. Challenge or obstacle for my beautiful Cancers at this time, another 2. That's fabulous. So you're feeling off kilter. You don't know what to do. There is a choice or decision, but you're not making it, which your goal is to get unstuck and make a choice, but we're trying to balance out. It's what do I do? What decisions do I make to balance out my 3D life, home, health, and wealth? So it comes with I think this is going to be a little longer than I purposely intended, but let's see. I want to clarify that 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Okay. You need a new passion. You need to reignite. That's the thing. One of the things that is blocking you, or one of the things that's an obstacle or a challenge at this time, is why you can't decide which way to go, which foot to stand on, is because you need to renew your energy, your passion, your drive. You know, all the energy is required. All the energy for the journey is in an ace, but it feels like you need to renew your energy. Whether that is, and that feels on a physical level as well as just like a passion or drive, like a joie de vivre. Your mojo needs to get reignited, like that spark again. Chill those emotions. You've got to find emotional mastery, because all of the emotions are valid. They are all valid. Good, bad, and ugly, they are all messengers. Have a conversation with them so that you can learn, the King of Cups here, learn to honor them, process them, and then move through them, because we allow all of them without being flattened or allowing them to rule our choices and decisions. And it's all about focusing on the positive again. You've got to focus on the positive, my beautiful Cancers. I know there's a lot of suffering. There's a lot of ish. But I always want to, Spirit has been putting this on my mind a lot lately in my videos to remind us. I know we come from perfection. We come from spirit. We are a soul. We are a spirit and a soul, and we choose to come to this human existence. And so I would ask, one of the things I've asked is why? Why would we choose to leave love and perfection and joy and come and have suffering and pain and the struggle that is humanity? And the only answer I come up with is because it is that important. It is that important. You chose here to come to have these lessons because it's that important for your soul's journey. So just Spirit reminding you to keep focused on the positive, the Ace of Cups, the joy that you can start again or anew, and fill those emotions up. Okay. Now, your strength at this time, my beautiful Cancers, is the Temperance card. You have the power to balance this situation. You have the power to alchemize, because I love the Temperance card. It's about alchemy. It's about like turning water into wine, or it's more about, well, that's one of the things. It's about water and oil don't mix, but with alchemy, you can mix those by either shaking, that is a way of emulsifying, or you can use an emulsifier like a mustard. That will make the oil and water stay together even for a little while and or longer. So I feel like you are in your strength at this time, Cancers. You have this energy. You can take the negative or the struggle and mix it with your beautiful Cancerian energy into a beautiful process for growth, for your growth and expansion. And you can be an example. It's another thing about setting an example, because you can be the change you want to see in the world. You be the change, and you can't change anybody else. Yeah, nobody else you can change. You cannot affect that, but you can change yourself. And that in of itself, changing you or handling you and living as comfortable in your own skin as you can and living your journey, that ripples out from you, and then changes are made. Okay, I hope you can understand the difference there. So now, going on around you at this time, Cancer, this is beautiful. See, it's starting to shift. It's starting to go. That is the Fool card. So around you at this time, there is so much faith. There is energy for a faithful new start, a beautiful jump into a new era, a new start, a new anything that is, we're not overthinking it. We are not killing it with details. It is, and this could be a person. You may have a person around you like this as an archetype, which that person is like, just go for it, do it, don't overthink it, just do. but it can also just be the energy available around you to take a leap of faith. Okay, so please, use your discernment and metabolize that and utilize it, because it's gorgeous and it's a big change. The major arcanas are big changes, big life experiences. So it's not a small energy available for you. It's a big one. So now, timing card. Oh God, Lord help me. We have March. Okay, very, very soon. March, April. The Tower. It's the Tower. That's a big old shakeup, a big change come March, April. Now, I personally love the Tower. Now, it can be uncomfortable, because if we don't make changes that our spirit is whispering for, the universe can make them for us. So that is the uncomfortable part, because it is a sudden and dramatic shift or shakeup. However, so it's coming, March, April. However, it can also be a choice, and you are forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. So the other part of the Tower is you can choose. It is a choice to dismantle any area of your life that is no longer working, is not serving. You can strip it down to the rafters, down to the ground, down to the foundation, metaphorically, and build it up again from experience. Build it elevated. Build it next level. Make all the improvements you want to make. So it can be it's going to be a shakeup. There is that energy. Whether you choose or it happens is up for debate. Should we clarify? Try not to make this too long, because I know our attention span since TikTok and Shorts is really long. So let's get a few, and then I'll try to speed through this for my beautiful Cancerians. So tell me more about the Tower, please. So that Tower, yes. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's threes. You have team. You have people. You have team. So what happens, this sudden shakeup, whether you choose or it happens, I feel like you choose, is there's this expansion. There's an adventure. There's joy. There's fun again. And then and that practical, you have a team. You have a team that assembles. You have people that help you. And you're going to learn to utilize your team, your people that want to help you. You're going to utilize them for their strengths, because they will help fill in for you and help you along the way. It's about accessing other people's strengths that want to help you, and using it for expansion and taking action. I love that. This is you chasing after a new goal, a new dream, new information, communicating clearly. I feel like I want one more on the next. So yeah, you're going to be communicating clearly, this expansion goal, you're going to be going for it. It does cause some worry. Don't worry. That is the Nine of Swords, is worry. It's intrusive thoughts. It can be losing sleep at night, but it's not based in reality. Okay, these are intrusive thoughts. These are buggers. So you're going after whatever this goal is. If it brings up these worries, you're going to defeat that, and you're just going to get back to work. Just get back to work. Focus on what's important in your pentacle life. That is your home space. That is your health, and that is your money. Your coin, how you make your money. So I am here for it. Let's see what your next step will be, which is the Ten of Pentacles. That is take care of, now tens, it's about taking care of what you can. All right, take care of what you can and don't worry about the rest. All right, if you have the power to take care of home, health, and wealth, do it. But it's also about enjoy the stability that you have. It's about living in the moment, and having some peace. It's time. It's a card of reminding you to, again, focus on the positive. Focus on the things you do have. These beautiful chapter that you have already created. Just because we're upgrading and doing new and more or better or different doesn't mean that what we have or had wasn't good too. So it's about focusing on the stability you currently have, leaning on what you have already built. And then you can go forward. The Ten of Pentacles would break down in numerology to the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, a new project, a new health regime, a new way of making money, or new investments, however you want to roll with that. So now, the energy you need to keep in mind, the overall energy you need to keep in mind while we're processing these, is the Three of Swords. This is about honoring your pain, overcoming pain. And I feel like for some, this is physical pain. Others, this is obviously going to be heartache, But this card, especially this image, there's going to be progression because we do have the Two of Swords to the Three of Swords. I'm surprised the Four of Swords isn't here, but we do have the Five of Swords. Nope, we don't. We don't have the Five of Swords. Nope, we don't. That's okay. Back to you. Process and honor and heal your pain. That is part of progressing. It's part of moving your life forward. And I always love to point out right there, even there is hope. Okay, there is light at the end. There's hope. There's the rainbow, which is the universal symbol of hope. God's promise never to flood the earth again. I love a rainbow for that promise. It could be it looks like a rainbow to me, and I'm going to go with it. All right. So, but it's just about hope. So even in your pain and suffering, we're honoring that, but still making choices that will affect change. Okay. And then we get the probable outcome. I love it. Six of Cups. That is joy. That is a return to childlike play. This is happiness. And it feels like this could be like a return to happier times, because the Six of Cups can represent someone from your past. So some of you may have someone from your past come back and bring joy. Others, it can just be a return to that happy feeling. And I like the progression because we do have the Four of Cups. Where are you? Four of Cups to Five of Cups to Six of Cups. Okay, so there is progression. Really culminating, remember, soon. March, April. So I like the happiness vibe that comes with that. Now let's get to your beautiful heart, Cancer. So what does Cancer's heart need while they're navigating this? What does Cancer's heart need in this reading? No. It's that one. I knew it was that one. Your heart needs friendship. Yeah, you have to nurture. This is what your heart needs. It wants to nurture the bonds of friendship in your relationship. So whatever relationship we're talking about, whether it's going to refer it's going to refer to your lover in this specifically. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay, so it's friendship first. I mean, because, friendship first, period. I'm not going to elaborate too much because I'm trying to keep these videos a reasonable length for our attention spans. Let's get your final word from Spirit with the Human Spirit Oracle. One of my favorite Oracle decks. Quirky, right to the point, but it delivers a stinging message with so much humor and lightness that we receive it very, very well. Ooh, I'm going to have to read the book on that one. Hang in there with me. I know I'm trying to make this shorter, but we're just going to go with a cry for the moon, and that is interesting. Okay, so sometimes when something we want is out of reach or impossible, it is for a good reason. Ooh, okay. It's not that we don't deserve it or that we aren't worthy of the things we want. It is often that the universe has to make room for something even better in our lives, something that maybe we don't even realize we need. So this is Spirit. This is Spirit's way of saying, we got you. Even if there's delays, even when you're suffering, even when there's pain, we got you. Things will shift forward. So I love it. And I love all the yellow in this. It's very healing. It's like the sun card. So healing, prosperity, growth. I am here for you. Thank you so much, Cancer, for listening. Big hugs to all my Cancerians. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below. I'd love to know where you're watching from. And most importantly, I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Oh, for the